Alright, so I'm going to be going over my situation with Windows 10 telemetry and what we can use to block that information. I mean, if you really honestly want to run Windows 10, which I would suggest that you don't, but I don't know. I just find Windows 10 just a little too evasive, and which is one of the reasons why I'm running Linux, and I have been running Linux fully. I'm not dual booting. I just don't care for Windows anymore. And the only reason why I installed Windows on this one now is because you know, I'm doing testing. And I want to. I just want to make sure that, you know, I just want to make sure that everything's good. You know, basically just, you know, I'm just curious. So I've always been curious. So, and you know, I see a lot of stuff on the internet about Windows 10 telemetry and privacy issues and things of that nature, and you know, Microsoft has come out with numerous sayings, basically saying that you know, we value your privacy, blah blah blah, this and that, but you know, still, you know, you got to look through the privacy policy, and you know, I know most of you aren't. So you know, the problem with that is we are very you know, we just click on I agree just because we want to get on that app, or we want to use that service because our friends are on it and stuff like that. So the thing about it is we live in a time now to where we can, you know, we can choose. So, you know, why are we giving up the power to choose? So let me give you a little background here. I'm running Gen 2, latest unstable version. I'll show you here, and as you can see, let me see here. As you can see here in a magnifier, I'm running you know, Linux 4.19.5 Gen 2, and that's compiled November 9th at a little past noon on my AMD X4 965 authentic AMD processor. Alright, just so you know what's going on, I've got my magnifier here, so in case you're wanting to see up close, it's if the video is grainy. Anyway, going to load up Virtualbox. Well, no, first of all, I'm going to load up Wireshark, and give me a moment here. Let's see, is it under internet? Yes, it is. Alright, so we're going to load up Wireshark, and what Wireshark allows me to do is capture all packets on any particular device. So you can see it even trying to capture off the USB. That's not what I want. I want Ethernet. So I'm going to start the capture on ETH0, and then up here I'm going to do IP, basically what I did before. So now this is going to sniff out packages. Wireshark's going to sniff packages in real time on that IP address. Anything that's going, looks like anything that's going directly to that IP address, and I'm sure that's probably what's going to happen. So I don't know why these packets came up. Maybe I need to hit enter. Yeah, so I had to hit enter on the packet. So now, as we do that, I'm going to load up Virtualbox, because I am not loading Windows unless it's sandboxed in its own little spot. So anyway, here we go. I've already got it installed, ready to go. So as soon as I start it, and the network adapter comes up, you're going to start seeing some activity here, and this is you know, this is what's going to come from Windows 10. This is a IP source, which means the source means it's talking to the outside. It's, in other words, it's going outside. So we've already got packets started. So this is it broadcasting packets, trying to get information so I can get started. So as you can see, this is just starting up. So you know, a lot of this, you know, you can click on, with this you can click on a lot of different packages, or not packages, but lines, and figure out what they're doing. You know, destination port 443, it's coming from port 4917, destination port 443, which is secured. All of this is going to be encrypted. Everything is encrypted, and that's fine. That's the way it should be. All packets coming from your Windows 10 box going to wherever they're going should be encrypted. Need to do name resolution, so you can see right here, you know, it's the source is my Windows 10 computer going to sci2.vortex.data.microsoft.com.aka dns.net. You know, stuff like this I have a problem with, because these are just multiple packets. So here's activation v2 sls traffic manager.net, traffic manager, activation, and mind you, this is a fresh install of Windows 10. Like, I haven't added anything to this. This is fresh boot. You know, I haven't added any apps, software, nothing. This is specifically just Windows 10. And you can see all of these, you know, and I know most people, they don't care. They don't care that their computer is transmitting data without their knowledge. Who cares? Why would you care? And, you know, I'll get into that later. But, you know, a lot of these domains like aka dns.net I've already blocked from my router. So anything that has aka dns.net is not getting past my router. So, you know, I try to make sure that, you know, everything is kind of locked down, especially if I'm going to run Windows on my network. I want to make sure that you know, it's locked down. I don't want these rogue packets being sent out just completely at random. I want to know what's going on my network. Most people, they don't care. They don't want to know all this stuff. But I'm hoping that by making this video, you'll be aware of what just Windows 10, and this is Windows 10 Professional, a fresh load without any applications on it, and this is what's going on in the background without you. Look, modern.watson.data.microsoft.com.aka dns.net. Seriously? You know, these are all, you know, 443, these are all encrypted packets, and this is data that it's trying to collect from you, and you know, without your knowledge. All of this stuff right here, 192.168.1.255, these are just normal broadcasts, you know, just things. These are just normal network things. You don't really have to be bothered. Basically, it's just you know, your computer sending out like, hey, and trying to get information about other computers on the network. The next ones in the pink, those are just Ipv6 broadcasts. Yeah, see, router solicitation. So it's just the router saying, no, I don't do Ipv6. You can forget that. But, you know, it seems to check that every so often. But every 30 seconds, and see, I haven't even logged in yet. I haven't even logged into my Windows 10, and it's just broadcasting information out like, hey man, what's up? I'm gonna give you all my information. I don't care who my owner is. I don't care that my owner has spent thousands of dollars on this computer. You're gonna get all the information. And all right, so let's just see here. Let's just log in. So we get the normal, login routine. Apparently, it has figured out that aka DNS.net is blocked, so it's working around that. So now we've got, this is just Windows. We're at just Windows desktop, and you can see over here on Wireshark, busy, just doing its thing. And I just, in Linux, I don't get any of this. I mean, if I'm just sitting there at a blank desktop, all I see is, art broadcasts and just, normal network stuff, normal network health stuff. But this is just like cloud app, Akame Edge, just consistent, very consistent. And like every 30 seconds, it's consistently sending out. This is my computer trying to send information back to Microsoft about what's going on, what I'm doing or whatever. I haven't even logged in any websites. I think I did Microsoft Edge once to see what was going on, but I didn't have Wireshark running at the time. So just for kicks, see, I'm moving the mouse, and see, there's the DM3P WNS notify windows.com, aka DNS.net. This pops up like every 30 to 60 seconds, and you'll see it here in a minute. It'll come right. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, this troubles me. It bothers me, and I know, a lot of you are saying, oh, you're just doing some conspiracy theory crap right now, and you may be right, but this is, I'm not doing anything, and this is, I can show you, I could show you literally in Linux when I first boot up to show the same Wireshark routine, and you won't see all this crap. You won't see this, my computer calling to different domains, and this is one of the things that bothers me, that people are willing to give up their privacy. They don't care. I'd rather have my me personally, I'd rather have my privacy. And if you're running Windows 10, you don't really care about your privacy. You don't care. So I feel sorry for you. But anyway, I'm gonna load up. I'm moving the mouse, and you're probably gonna see some information. Look, login just starts popping up. Let's just load up Microsoft Edge and see what happens. Oh yeah, busy. See, there's a new one right there that I need to pop in. Some reason, see, it can't reach that page because I've got a lot of the stuff blocked. So let's just go to google.com here and see what happens. See, it's got google.com. It's looking. Huh. So for some reason, I can't reach the page, because I'm on the router side. I'm doing a lot of blocking, so I'm gonna load up command prompt and see what's going on. Ping google.com. Let's see, ping google.com. Let's see what's going on. See, I'm able to ping it, but if seems like if you block telemetry, it seems like they're not going to allow you to do anything. I want to try some other things. DuckDuckGo.com. Yeah, see, I'm not digging this because, you know, I see DuckDuckGo, but it looks like it calls back to Microsoft to say, hey, do we have permission? No, we don't have permission. They're not going to see this website. See, it's still thinking. This is ridiculous. Why anyone would knowingly run Windows 10 these days, beyond me. It's almost like, you don't mind to give control to Microsoft. It's like you don't, like, sure, you can have control of my computer as long as I get to use my computer. But since I blocked all those domains, I can't even reach DuckDuckGo or Google. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, just from this alone, I'm like rock solid on just continually running Linux, because Linux is where it's at. I mean, Gentoo may be a little bit too much for you. Run Linux Mint, run Debian, run Linux Mint, run Ubuntu if you want. Ubuntu has got Microsoft roots now, so I would steer clear away from Ubuntu. But yeah, if you value your privacy, you wouldn't run Windows 10 anymore. And I would specifically say that you shouldn't run Windows 10. That's my if anybody has anything they want to say to this, please say something in the comments, because I would love to hear this. I'm still doing research. I mean, based off of, you know, the couple of days of research that I've been doing on this already, you know, if somebody wants to shed some light on this telemetry issue, how Windows is invading people's privacy and people don't care, if anybody wants to put any comments about that, that'd be great. I'd love to hear this. But, you know, Windows 10 is not going on my computer. It's not going on any computer that I'm going to manage. And I would hope that there are some people out there that think the same way now, after seeing what I'm seeing. Like I said, you can call this conspiracy theory all you want to, but the way I'm looking at it, I don't like any of this. And I won't have it on my computer. And I would hope that you wouldn't want it on your computer. So anyway, I hope this helps. I want to hear your comments. Please comment on this, and let's figure this out together, and let's help each other. So we'll talk to you later, and this is Chris Faulkner signing out once again.